Modesty Blaise goes missing while diving off Acapulco, deliberately. Her risky plan is to let the enemy snatch her so she can be taken to Limbo, a hidden jungle prison where the world's wealthy disappear. Inside, she's reunited with Danny Chavasse, long believed dead. Together, they must prepare a resistance from within, while Willie Garvin and Maude Tiller make a desperate jungle journey to reach them. Meanwhile, Sir Gerald prepares backup forces for an unofficial military strike, if Modesty survives long enough to send word. Hi, I'm Danny Bull, and what you're about to hear is Modesty Blaise in a story called The Shark Bait, a full-cast, dramatized radio series on crime, narcotics, murder, and noir mystery. You're about to step into a classic world of vintage radio mystery, full of suspense, smart talk, and razor-sharp dialogues. If you love vintage radio mysteries and classic noir, subscribe to the channel BTC Radio and Audiobook, where we keep these voices from the shadows alive. And if you'd like to support us, scan the PayPal QR code on your screen. Every donation helps us restore and upload more rare episodes just like this one. Now light a cigarette, sit back on sofa, take a breath of relax, and let's get started.
Come on now! Get your Blasie to it! You need reminding where you are! This is Limbo and I'm your overseer. In my section I make sure my slaves work. You, Chavasse! You hear me?
There was no need for that, Mr. Brad. I am working.
Don't talk back, Chavasse. Unless you're looking for the same again.
Go easy with that whip, Mr. Brad.
Who the hell's telling me? Ah, so it's you, Crozier.
That's right. And it's Dr. Crozier.
Now, you listen here, Doctor. That stuff don't cut no ice with me. You're a Limbo slave like all the rest.
Sure, we all belong to Miss Benita. Slaves and overseers. She's the mistress here.
Then you know your place. That's good.
My place in this plantation is seeing to everybody's health and medical care, such as it is. And it seems to me I better take that man to my surgery and do something about his back you just sliced before inspection sets in.
Okay, take him. But you make sure he gets right back here to his work. Here he comes here. Make good and sure.
I'll do that. Right, Chavasse, let's go.
Thank you, Kim.
Lucky I was passing, Danny.
Perhaps not so lucky for you. He is a bad one to cross, that Brad.
Yeah, they're all the same. Senor Paxero, sadistic thug. Hand-picked everyone.
Paxero and his Aunt Benita. Which is the worst, I ask myself.
You figure there's a choice? Except she's a half-crazy old woman and Paxero knows exactly what he's doing.
I have not seen him around recently.
He's left Limbo for the moment. He and Damien.
Where have they gone, do you know?
No. Here we are, Danny. Inside.
I thought you knew everything which goes on around here.
I get to hear most things, in the end. Sit here, Danny.
Have you heard the latest whisper?
What?
The two of the special guards are missing.
Yeah, I heard. Martinez and Gregg. They were sent off on a job 10 days ago to Tenor the Bow, where the old temple is. They never came back.
What happened? Do you know?
Not exactly. Paxero sent Damien off to check on it. Seems those two specials grabbed a blind girl called Dinah Collier. There's talk about some kind of ritual sacrifice in the temple. Miss Benita's orders. Only it didn't quite work out that way. As for Martinez and Gregg, looks like they just up and vanished.
You mean they bolted? Because they had failed?
Or it could be something else. There's been mention of another name.
Oh?
Your friend, Modesty Blaise.
Modesty?
Calm down. At the moment, it's only talk. Now, come on. Let's get that shirt off and see how much damage Brad did.
Morning, Princess. How's the water?
Fantastic. Acapulco is a great place for scuba diving, no doubt about it. By the way,
What?
I spotted you here on the terrace.
How could you see from that distance? Oh, the sun reflecting in my field glasses.
Exactly.
So, I'll be more careful.
It's not likely that anyone would realize it's you on the terrace. But if it should come to the plan we were discussing...
Let's take no chances. You're right.
Anything of special interest out in the bay this morning, apart from those water skiers?
Funny you should mention that, Princess. There was a posh motor yacht hovering about, with 2 blokes on deck. Pretty busy with field glasses they were, too.
More or less the sort of thing we expected, eh, Willie?
Not quite like this, though. It was Mr. Paxero and his sidekick, Damien.
Your son?
Mm-hmm.
The shark and his sucking fish.
On the hunt for Modesty Blaise.
Now that I didn't anticipate.
What? Have they decided to handle it in person?
Yes.
You should be flattered. Could be they're getting nervous.
Possible.
Well, you better watch it, Princess. You don't want them to make any move until you're good and ready.
Don't worry. And Willie, not a word about that yacht to Steve and Dinah.
Okay.
They're not up yet, are they?
Oh, it's a bit early for them. Besides, Dinah can do with plenty of rest after losing the baby.
Yes, that affair in the temple was pretty rough. She's come through it well, though. She's got stamina, that one.
And more. But I was thinking more about what you've got in mind for her.
It's a way-out idea, I know. But we haven't thought of an alternative, of locating Danny Chavasse.
Okay, Danny. Put your shirt back on. You're not in too bad a shape. Danny?
Sorry, Kim. I was far away.
Excited about Modesty Blaise, huh?
If she was the one who dealt with Greg and Martinez at Tenezabal, it means she's getting closer.
Danny.
Now, I told you, Kim, what she was like. In the days of the network, when I worked for her. And I told you that if ever she had a reason to think I was still alive, she would look for me and find me.
But a reason like what? Get back down to earth, Danny. How could she even suspect it? Paxero and Damien haven't left any loopholes. They're running a well-oiled machine, remember? As far as the outside world is concerned, we're all dead. In one kind of accident or another, with no trace of our bodies.
I know, but Kim, I've been going over and over it in my mind. It could be. And it is just possible there is one loophole. A small one, I admit, but still, well, my watch, Kim.
What?
A rare and valuable watch. Antique. When I was taken, Damien kept it.
So?
It was a present to me. Some years ago, from Modesty. It had my name and hers inscribed on it. Now, if by some freak chance she happened to find it...
Danny, boy, that's a hell of a thin lifeline to be reaching for. Okay, we'll play supposers. Let's suppose she found it. And for her next trick? How in God's name does she find you? Prisoner on a secret plantation in the middle of the Guatarican jungle?
That's what I've got in mind. Now I want your opinion before we put it to Dinah.
Here's how you're a husband and the scientific bod and the psychic investigation expert.
Well, no one's too much of an expert in that field.
But there's no question mark over Dinah's talent for location, is there? That's a fact.
Well, if it isn't, then a lot of big mining companies over the years have paid her damn good money for nothing.
Well, then?
All right. Dinah's pretty special when it comes to the art, mystery, or whatever you want to call it, of divining. Whether it's a psychic faculty of hers, or whether her abilities are sharpened by the fact that she's been blind since childhood, I don't know. But give her a length of wire. Set her walking over a patch of land, and she'll detect if there's water, metal, or minerals underground.
That's what I mean.
Now, but the point is, Modesty, she divines on sight, on the terrain itself. She's talking about using maps. Giving her this chap Chavasse's watch to dangle over a map to see if she can locate him.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
What do you reckon, Steve?
Well, if you're asking me whether I think it'll work, I haven't a clue. But if I know Dinah, she'll be all for making the experiment.
Right, then. You fetch the maps, Willie, and I'll go and explain it to her. Keep the map still, Steve.
Just smoothing it out, that's all.
Maybe we should break off for a while, Dinah.
We know this locating lark takes it out of you.
Oh, shut up, the both of you, and let me get on with it. Ready, Steve?
Yes.
Not yet. Not yet. Now, mark it there.
Okay, done.
Now, I'd like a drink. I'll be okay in a minute or two, once I've stopped shaking.
You've done too much, Dinah. Especially in your state of health.
My state of health is fine, just fine. Now, back to business.
You're all huddled round the map, aren't you? I can tell. So how is it worked out?
Extraordinary.
Details, please.
Well, using your usual pointer, plus the watch which belonged to Danny Chavasse, you started on a world map. You pinpointed Central America 6 times out of 6, 100%. Then on a map of Central America, you hit Puerto Rico 5 times out of 6. Next, on a large-scale map of Puerto Rico, you hit the same point within a few miles, 4 times out of 6.
Near this river here. Well, Steve, you know better than anyone what Dinah can do. What's your estimate of the chances that she's right? That Danny is there in Puerto Rico?
I'd put it at around 70%.
So, what do you reckon, Princess?
We must assume that he's there, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
That means assuming quite a number of other people are also there, and that Paxero's responsible for putting them there.
But why would he do that? Tell me. There has to be a reason, some rational motive.
A motive, yes. But why rational?
Well, name an irrational one, then.
To please a certain Miss Benita.
Who?
Go back 10 days, Steve, to Tanadabal.
I'd rather not, thanks.
2 men seized Dinah to reenact a human sacrifice in the temple. They planned to film the whole thing, and they wanted Dinah to be conscious because Miss Benita would like it better that way. We heard them say that, right?
Modesty, you mean that what happened to me is connected with all this other business?
There's a lot of connections spreading out Dinah, like Sir Gerald Tarrant.
Well, how does Tarrant fit in? He's a Foreign Office intelligence chief.
And he was asked by the Americans to check on Paxero.
And what turned up?
Sir G put one of his agents on the job. A girl, Maude Tiller. She drew a blank.
We knew from Sir Gerald that Paxero was Puerto Rican born and was brought up by an aunt. As soon as we all got here, I called a friend in New York to dig out the aunt's name.
And he did?
The name was Benita.
But it doesn't make sense. So Paxero's got a potty aunt who goes in for human sacrifice and keeps human pets in the jungle.
And the potty aunt has a nephew who's now a very rich man and can afford to give her anything she asks. Humor her, in fact.
But, Modesty, he'd have to be crazy as well to do things like that.
No, Dinah, not crazy. Just totally ruthless with a strong fixation. An unwavering loyalty to his aunt who brought him up.
We've run across that kind before, the Princess and me.
But for now, I say we've had enough of all this. I think it's time we went out on the town and had some fun.
This Paxero business...
I thought we weren't going to discuss it.
Quiet, woman. There's a simple answer to the whole problem. Pass the information to Tarrant, he passes it to the Americans, and they act.
Try again, Steve. They won't act.
Well, why not?
Because they've had enough trouble for interfering in the affairs of other countries.
All right, let them pass it on to the Puerto Rican government, and that takes care of that.
No, it doesn't.
Why not, Modesty?
Paxero has too much influence in Puerto Rico. Too many friends in high places.
Well, he couldn't stall off a thing like this, surely. I mean, not indefinitely,
He
anyway.
only has to stall long enough.
Well, long enough for what? Don't talk in riddles.
Think about it, old darling. If Paxero's got a secret jungle setup, then it's double certain he's got ready-made plans for wrapping it up quick and lively at the first sign of anything going wrong. If Danny Chavasse and the others are there, Paxero can't let any of them live to tell the tale. They're dead at the first whisper. Dead and gone.
He's right, Steve.
So what'll you do? How are you going to play it?
We reckon we go in 2 different ways, right, Princess?
Right. It's always the safe play when you really don't know what the score is.
So I'll be heading in on foot over the border from Castaguay.
What about Modesty? What does she do? Tunnel her way in from Mexico?
Don't you love it, Dinah, when he goes all caustic? No, Steve, dear. I'm hoping to go in the way we think a lot of other people have gone in.
Well, I'm simple-minded as well as caustic. Translation, please.
I guess Modesty's hoping they'll snatch her.
Good God. That's why you go off on your own every morning, scuba diving.
It establishes a pattern and offers an easy opportunity.
Setting yourself up to be kidnapped. You must be crazy, too. That's all I can say. If you're right, you've already knocked off 4 of Paxero's men. 2 in Idaho, 2 in the temple. How do you know he just won't kill you?
I can't ask him for guarantees, Steve. But I'm pretty certain if he makes a move, it will be only to snatch me.
And then you go down the pipeline
To whatever there is in the jungle, yes, Dinah.
But what happens then, after you and Willie get there? If you ever do.
Can't answer that.
Depends on what we find, doesn't it?
Suppose you stop worrying, Steve. It'll only give you grey hairs, and Dinah won't like that.
Since she won't see them, it can hardly matter, can it?
Well, Willie, let's stretch our legs a bit, shall we? Take a stroll down to the shore.
Okay.
About this jungle trip of yours, Willie.
What about it, Princess?
I won't have you go alone.
I'll be okay. 24 hours is all I'll need to get the gear together.
I know that. But let's not throw away first principles until we have to. You don't climb mountains alone, and you don't go into the jungle alone.
Or go scuba diving alone. Unless you're looking for trouble.
All right. I'm looking for Paxero to try something. But the jungle is something else. I want you to have someone with you.
Well, don't think I'll flip, will you? But, I was thinking of Maude.
Would that be because of what she went through with Paxero and Damien?
You mean his therapy? No, that'd be stupid. Oh, it might do Maude a bit of good, but that's not really the reason. To start with, she's done a jungle survival course in Brunei with the Gurkhas.
Maude has?
Mm-hmm. Talent believes in giving his people a broad-based training. Oh, well, I'm not saying she's you, Princess, but she won't slow me down, and she won't let me down, and she won't give up.
Maude Tiller.
You reckon I'd better think of somebody else?
No. All you say about her, Willie. You're right. It just hit me. For the first time ever, I think I'm a bit jealous. How about that?
Well, it hasn't struck me, but it figures.
All the past years, you and me, on one caper or another. The team.
I know what you mean. I expect I'd feel a bit funny if it was the other way around.
Thanks. Now we'll forget it. You think you can make the trip in the timescale we've allowed for it?
You can bank on it.
Right. I'll get on to Sir Gerald first thing tomorrow.
A very clear summary of the whole situation. Everything you said has been recorded on tape and will go on file.
Oh, there's one more thing, Sir Gerald.
And what is that?
Willie would like to have Maude Tiller with him.
Certainly. That can be arranged. But Modesty, this plan of yours...
Yes, Sir Gerald?
I realize that I have no hope of dissuading you from it.
None at all.
Well, do take care, my dear.
It's sweet of you to be so concerned, but don't worry. I'll take every possible care. I always do.
Yes, I know. And as regards Maude Tiller, you may leave that with me. I presume that means she must hear about my mortification and the manner in which I was made the victim of Garvin's peculiar sense of humor.
You did promise you'd tell her, Sir Gerald.
Yes.
And you're a man of your word.
I trust so, my dear. Well, after her unpleasant experience with Paxero and his associate, I suppose the girl is entitled to some amusement. I shall derive considerable interest from observing her struggle to keep a straight face.
Oh, you're going to lay it on thick, are you?
Decidedly. I think that I, too, am entitled to a little amusement.
I suppose you are. Goodbye, Sir Gerald.
I'd prefer to hear you say au revoir.
Au revoir, then, if it makes you happier.
It does. And good luck. Of which I was compelled to suffer the indignity and the humiliation. Miss Tiller, I trust I still have your undivided attention.
Of course, Sir Gerald.
I repeat, the indignity and humiliation of being confined in a bedroom wardrobe for a number of hours, believing myself to have been inextricably involved in a jewel theft, only to receive, eventually, a message from your friend Garvin. I thought this might cheer Maude up a bit. I shall assume that you had no part in this disgraceful, not to say distasteful incident. I'm assuming he was acting alone, getting his own back on me on your behalf.
I shall further assume that you are distressed and horrified by it, as I was at the time.
Well, yes, sir. Naturally, sir.
Very well. Let us now turn to my reason for calling you from leave. You've studied the file I gave you?
Yes.
I have an urgent assignment for you. You are booked on a plane this evening to Central America. Join Willie Garvin in Castaguay. You may be interested to know that he specifically asked for you.
Willie did?
With Modesty's full agreement, I expect. You would be justified in regarding that as a considerable compliment. And, Miss Tiller...
Yes, sir.
You may give Willie Garvin a message from me. Tell him that I propose to see my minister with a view to organizing some additional help. That should cheer him up a bit.
Yes, it should.
Any questions?
Only this, sir. Modesty and Willie really believe Paxero has something sinister going on in the jungle.
File makes that clear, I should have thought.
Yes, I know, but... Well, do you agree with them? Or are you sending me out there just on spec?
On spec, Miss Tiller? What kind of organization do you think I'm running? Their deductions may seem tenuous, I admit, but I've learned to respect their instinct. All the more so since we've had this latest item of information. Word came yesterday that while scuba diving off Acapulco, Modesty Blaise failed to surface.
So she was right. And Paxero's got her.
Let's hope that is what has happened. And that she is now being taken to the place she believes exists in that revolting jungle. Now get along, Miss Tiller. You haven't any time to waste.
Where the hell am I? And who are you?
Dr. Crozier. I have to give you a thorough medical checkup. It's the usual practice. And by the way, welcome to Limbo, Miss Blaise.
You know my name.
I knew they were bringing you in. Besides, I've heard a lot about you from Danny Chavasse.
Danny who?
You don't have to play it careful with me, but of course you don't know where I stand, do you?
I don't know anything beyond the fact that I've been kidnapped and flown here to... What did you call it? Limbo?
Uh-huh.
What happens next?
First off, we better get things straight. I've got someone here who's been waiting for you.
Hello, Modesty.
Who's he?
Danny, what the hell gives?
It is all right, Kim. Relax.
What do you mean, relax? The way she's looking at you, she's never set eyes on you in her life.
Modesty, it is quite safe. You can trust Kim completely.
Okay. That's fine. Hello, Kim.
Wow. Lady, for a minute there, you really had me going.
I'm sorry, but I had to be certain. Danny. Oh, Danny, it's good to see you again.
And you, Modesty.
It's been a long time.
But you have not changed. Even more beautiful than I remember.
Danny figures you got yourself here deliberately.
He figures right.
I knew it. What put you onto it all?
Your watch.
You see, Kim? What did I tell you?
I found it in Damien's bedroom.
A slim chance. The one and only loophole. And Modesty.
Modesty? You have any backup laid on? It needs to be quick, like a platoon of paratroops landing at dawn.
I've got 2 people coming overland.
Just 2? Is that all?
One of them, of course, will be Willie Garvin.
He's got a girl with him, Maude Tiller.
Another girl?
That's right, Doctor, and she does beautiful needlework.
Okay, sorry. I guess that sounded like machismo talk.
And don't worry about Maude. She's even better with a rifle than she is with her needle. As for that platoon you mentioned, I'll take Willie Garvin any time.
Me too, Kim. I've seen him in action.
But what can you hope to do with only 2 people?
I won't know that till you've answered a lot of questions for me. How it all works here, the layout, guards, fuel supply, water system, storehouses. By the time you finish talking, you'll have a sore throat. But I can't work out any plan until I've got all the information you can give me.
This file of yours, Tarrant.
Yes, Minister?
Somewhat insubstantial, I'd have thought.
I might have agreed with you, Minister, until Modesty Blaise laid herself open to being seized by Paxero, and it duly came to pass. I regard that as convincing confirmation of the theory.
So this man Garvin and one of your agents have gone into Guatemala from Castaguay. An illegal entry, in fact.
Quite a number of my agents, if I may point out, Minister, have no legal right to be where they are.
Well, I don't think we need to go into that.
We have a garrison, I understand, in Castegrai, about 600 men. I'm asking for a platoon to stand by, ready to be flown in by helicopter when the call comes, if it should come.
No, I'm afraid not. Pity in a way. If what you suspect is true, it would give us a lot of valuable kudos in a number of areas. But I can't authorize any official use of troops.
Thought did occur to me, Minister.
Well?
Something on a smaller scale, some form of exercise might be arranged.
An exercise?
Practice flight, shall we say? A helicopter carrying a number of men. The border in those parts runs through the mountains. It's not very clearly defined. An error in compass reading could easily take a helicopter 50 miles or so off course. And the pilot might well make a landing, believing himself still to be on Castegrian soil.
It's too bad there's nothing we can do, but officially my hands are tied. Now, I have to push you out, I'm afraid. I have another appointment.
I understand, Minister.
You'll keep me informed, of course, of any development.
Naturally.
And, Terence.
Yes, Minister?
I'm quite sure you'll choose a thoroughly reliable pilot for that helicopter. Good day.
We're not making very fast progress, are we, Willie?
Could be worse, Maude.
Oh, you think so? Damned river. We can't get a straight run on it. We're always having to pull in, hack our way through jungle just to get back on the water again.
That's all good for the figure.
Oh, and this jungle, my God. What was that?
Jaguar.
Oh, that's all we need.
I shouldn't come near us, not with the fire going. Keep your rifle handy, though, just in case. All right, it's time we turned in now, I reckon. We want an early start in the morning.
Willie, no matter how early we start, are we going to make it?
Don't think about it.
I know, but I can't help it. It's the same with you, isn't it?
Get some sleep, Maude.
I keep wondering, what if Modesty... What if we're too late already?
Sleep, I said. We're not too late and we won't be too late. She's okay and we'll make it, understand? We'll make it, Princess. We'll make it.
Throughout the week, BTC Radio and Audiobook channel brings you the best adventure mystery dramas on the air. So here, action-packed, fast-moving plots to hold your interest right up to the smashing climax on such thrilling programs as Big Town, Mr. District Attorney, The Big Story, and Dragnet, every week on most of this BTC Radio and Audiobook channel. On Dragnet, you'll hear the documented cases from the Los Angeles police files. The Big Story brings you two tales from the front pages of America's newspapers. Mr. District Attorney, the champion of the people, takes you through an exciting episode in the conviction of a criminal. We have series of Philip Marlowe, Pat Novick, Boston Blackie, Nick Carter, and many more. So stay tuned. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the like button. For daily update, click the bell icon for our latest post and new episode uploads. Please not forget to share with your friends and family. And if you'd like to support us, scan the PayPal QR code on your screen. Every donation helps us restore and upload more rare episodes just like this one.